Hello everyone, it's me, King of Zombies 20,
And I am Soul Saber 123.
and we are back with another episode of the web. I'm so sorry it's been a very, very long time. Uh I think mainly this will be on my fault, my part, because I've been very busy lately with work, lots of work actually. But finally got a free day, so we're gonna talk about this episode is mainly gonna consist of Marvel news that has happened over these weeks. So that's mainly it that I have to say. Soul, you want to say anything important before we get straight into the news?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the episode's mainly about Marvel news, and we're kind of going down of a category that I had, but we're kind of repurposing just for this one podcast.
For this one episode, yeah. So we're gonna start off
For
with the
this one
news that
episode.
might have happened a month ago up to now. Um, Mainly that's it. We're just gonna talk about everything that has happened over the course of these. I want to say this month to this week, especially with the new Spider-Man stuff, the new information that we know about certain movies and certain things. So so kick us off with the first thing we need to talk about.
The first one be Miss Marvel's new powers.
All right, folks. Miss Marvel's new powers, as you can see right on the screen right now, this is what Miss Marvel's gonna suppose. This is concept art, so this might not be her official look, but this is what she mainly looks like. Um, I want to say I do love the design of Miss Marvel. I really like it a lot. It looks like a lot from the Avengers game, which I really like that
Yeah.
design a lot as well. It's really good, well designed. I love the leggings. You can tell like like armored kind of like leggings, which is pretty cool. Wearing her sneakers, very accurate to the way she is in the comics. But the one thing that she's not accurate with that's making a lot of people upset is her damn power. So explain to me the new power she's supposedly getting now.
She is getting like a Green Lantern's powers based, where she can go, I guess, imagine the item, and then she can be the item.
Yeah. So supposedly what they're doing now to Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvels, she will no longer have her like stretching ability as like Mr. Fantastic. She will now
Or
manifest these like energy based hands and like maybe like how can I describe? You see Naruto, right? This is the way I think of it. When she goes big, she's gonna have like a bigger
uh,
image of herself, but she's gonna be like in the middle of it,
mm,
like that.
yeah.
But mostly, and there's a lot of people complaining because this is not very comic accurate at all. We have been on a streak of comic accuracy for so long, and now that this
Right.
is being thrown at us, this is completely, and this fits nothing with the creator of Miss Marvel has stated multiple times that she wanted, Kamala Khan not to be flashy and having powers that flash, girly stuff powers, right? Which this
Right.
completely contrasts against, what Kamala Khan was, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I'll get into the reason why I think they're changing it. I
all right.
think they're changing it because I don't think they want her to be an Inhumans, since that awful Inhumans Marvel show that they had a while back.
Well, yeah, I can kind of think of that, but then you have to remember they're also stating it maybe because there's already too many people with the same power. But then again, how many different Iron Men are in that universe again? How many Spider-Man people are gonna be in that universe now?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
many?
that is a dumb argument. I will agree with that one.
And then
But I think
how many Hawkeyes do we have now? How many
two.
secret special agents we have that have almost the same abilities? Like
We
how many?
got two speedsters.
Two speedsters, two soldier like super soldiers. Well, one now technically.
Yeah,
like
technically.
like uh, it does not justify. I don't. It's That's a very dumb argument. I hope the negative feedback will go back to the original. And then what I saw on Reddit, I believe, was that the reason they're making it like this, that it won't take too much CGI. That's what I think people were saying as well, for her to like stretch up and grow. But then again, you have Hulk, who's literally a big
A
green.
full CGI character.
Yeah. So I don't see that being a value argument as well, where it's like you can't
Right.
just make her look like she's stretching a lot, especially when Fantastic Four is coming eventually to the MCU.
Yeah.
So like they're gonna have to cross that bridge eventually. So
Right.
I will give credit the costume design and the actress for the movie. Not for the movie, sorry, for the show. It looks amazing.
TV show.
Everything the TV show, everything looks amazing. The title looks amazing. I can't wait to see the first trailer when it drops for it. And but the power wise, it disappoints me a lot. I mm, I just hope they fix
Yeah,
that.
we're just not to see it to make a comment towards it. But I do think it was weird that they're making a change to her.
I know, and something far off too. Like it's not even like close to
Yeah,
her actual abilities.
no, it's entirely new.
I know. All right. So what's the next thing we gotta talk about? Let me get her off the.
Uh, Tom Hardy's possible in No Way is going to be in No Way Home, possibly.
All right. So here's the image that we're gonna be talking about right now that gives context to this. So Tom Hardy has been seen with the hat of. So usually when they're doing filming and everything, they make merch and well, not merchandise to give out to the public, but merchandise for the filming crew and the actors. So we supposedly over time we saw shirts with the Amazing Spider-Man on it, with Tom and Toby's Spider-Man
That's
on it.
right. I forgot about that one.
Uh-huh. And supposedly later, I think it was last month or yeah, around last month, this image surfaced with what's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. God, I was like my mouse like slowly moving too wide.
You have it there.
But yeah, um Tom is supposedly going to be showing up, and especially since everyone's seen Carnage, and if you haven't skip Carnage, please go up skip a couple of minutes into the video. I want to say 4 minutes into the video. So
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be that long.
but yeah, you've seen Carnage, right?
Yes, I have.
So at the end of Carnage, great movie by the way. We'll do a
It's pretty good.
pretty good. At the end of Carnage, um, Tom,
Toby, we're not there yet.
Eddie Brock, and it's because it gets me so excited seeing that end credit scene made me so excited. Uh, Eddie
Yeah,
Brock and Venom are sitting down in Mexico or in some place that probably Brazil, some foreign place, and they're laying on a bed watching novellas, and uh, Eddie Brock is just talking to Venom, and he's like, "Well, we need to be more honest with each other," something like that, along those lines. And Venom's like, "If I can show you what I know, the hive mind that I know, the collection that we know, your tiny little human mind will break it instantly." And he's like, "I can handle anything. We're Venom, dude. We're the lethal protector, you know." And he's like, "All right, let me give you a taste." So when we're about to see like maybe the concept of Venom, maybe the all the other symbiotes, the planet of the symbiotes, the King symbiote, and everything, we thought we were gonna hit
him being
towards that.
banished.
Yeah, we thought all of that was gonna be it, but the ground starts shaking, everything starts shaking, and um you see the effects from the No Way Home trailer, uh the
Yeah,
when they break through realities and everything, and Eddie Brock and Venom land in a new Hawaiian suite area, and all you hear in the background is JJ saying Spider-Man's a menace, and you know Eddie Brock is all confused. He gets up and looks at the TV. He becomes Venom to protect himself because he's in a different reality at this point, different timeline, different everything. And of course, it's Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and Venom just licks the screen in old Venom fashion, you know, saying, I believe he wants to eat his flesh. I think that's what he said, or something along those
yeah.
lines. So, yeah, this confirms that Eddie Brock is no, now in the MCU timeline. Now
MCU.
we don't know how he's gonna play out, and but as you can see in this hat, he is wearing the No Way Home hat, and people are speculating that he will be getting his. He's not gonna be playing a major part in this movie, but to have like a brief
Probably a cameo.
cameo. So
Yeah,
supposedly, either this is how Tom Holland gets his symbiote, because towards like the middle of this or like the end, supposedly, this is my theory. Um, Eddie Brock's gonna meet up with him, ask him questions, and Venom's gonna be like, "I like that symbol." He's gonna get his symbol from that, or like maybe latch onto Tom Holland to get
Peter.
his. Sorry, Peter. Sorry, too many Toms, too
Yeah.
many Hollands, too many Spider-Mans, too many of them. But Peter's gonna get his symbiote. That's what people are speculating. I don't think Venom's gonna play a massive role. I'm thinking they're just gonna mainly focus on Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and maybe the other Spider-Mans and the villains. That's what I'm hoping they do. Because
Right.
because remember, Disney and Sony have always planned for Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and Tom Hardy's Venom to always meet and have a conflict at one point. So it's probably gonna set up a
Right.
solo movie. Maybe Venom 3 is gonna be that. Maybe we don't know. So, uh, but yeah, what else is this? Anything else about this that we need to talk about for this image wise?
No, other than what we discussed, other than I think he is gonna have a cameo in No Way Home,
He's
probably
just
towards the end.
yeah, probably towards the end. I don't think he's gonna play a massive role because suppose what is it? They're saying that it's not gonna be the Sinister Six but the Sinister Five. So
Yeah.
that I'm iffy on, but I don't think Venom's gonna fill in that last slot or
No, I think it just will
Scorpion.
be 5.
Yeah, which is okay with that's at least that's more than we ever got, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so the next topic.
Professor X MCU return.
Okay, so this needs some context actually. So let me get our new X-Men pictures up on here. So I'm popping up 3 images, everyone. Give me a sec. There you go. There's all 3. So these are 3 images that were supposedly leaked, not leaked, but shown. And these are concepts. Remember, everyone, this is concept art technically for
Yeah, it's not the official one.
not official, but these are concepts for the Multiverse of Madness. So sadly, that got pushed back with a bunch of other movies that we will talk about later in this video.
Yeah.
But the first images I'm gonna talk about how the first image is that we're gonna be talking about is just Wanda and Professor X. Professor X seems they're giving him his old golden chair that was introduced in the X-Men animated series, and then later
It's
adapted.
also in the movies too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but mostly I think they're taking more inspiration wisely from the animated show. I believe so.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. I want to say because all of these images they all show him in a nice chair. It seems to be which actor is it? Oh God,
Oh, it's
the name's coming to me, but I'm losing it right now. Anyways,
I
continue.
forgot.
But also the third image that I want to talk, the third one that's gonna be on the right side for you guys is Doctor Strange being held by Ultron drones. That's very interesting because the
Yeah.
concept of the movie is uh supposedly Doctor Strange and Wanda going around different multiverses trying to you know repair it as best as possible. So I'm wondering how the
Right.
X-Men get introduced into this. Supposedly it was supposed
Yeah.
to be Quantum Mania, but then these are CGI renders that these are ideas. So I wonder how the X-Men would fit into this. Maybe they're pulling them from the actual X-Men universe because remember during Deadpool they were fighting on a helicarrier. There was a lot of references to the MCU. So I'm not surprised
Yeah, there were.
if that gets pulled and this is just the what is it? Future past version of Xavier played by God, what is his name? Oop, that's the Thanos video.
I cannot remember his name.
I can't
Fuck.
remember any of their names now. God.
Yeah, I know it's horrible.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me a sec. I got the name right here. Give me a sec.
Okay.
James McAvey that played younger Xavier. I butchered that name.
Oh, I thought you meant the older one.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about the older one. I think they're gonna pull him, and that's gonna be our Xavier since he's still young, and they already got him to look
Oh,
like
okay.
Xavier. So I'm thinking that's what they're gonna do. That's my theory.
Right.
But they might pull the older Xavier, which what is his name? God, his name I cannot think of. It is it is
Mr. Stewart.
Patrick. Patrick, yeah. I don't think it's gonna be Patrick because I think at this point he's a little bit too old to play.
He's 80. He played him even in Old Man Logan when he was 80.
Yeah, but still, like maybe a fresher cast of the X Men. You know
Oh,
what I mean? Because
okay.
they already have like half of the X Men have already been replaced by younger actors to take up the mantle. We already have a
That's a
younger
good
Storm.
point.
We already the only recurring X Men's that have made a recurring cast is what is it?
This
Logan
Hugh
himself,
Jackman Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman himself. When Hugh Jackman. What else? Who else came back? What is her name?
Also, Patrick Stewart. Also, Magneto came
Magneto.
back.
The
Well,
one
technically.
the one who played what's her name? In X Men 3. The God, what is his name? I can't even remember the character's
I didn't
name.
watch that movie.
I can't even remember the character's name. The one Logan literally falls in love with and kills Scott. What is her name? Oh my God.
Oh, you mean Jean Grey?
Jean
The
Grey's
the
actress
character.
also came back as well. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering, are they gonna do a mashup of just both timelines? Because remember, everyone, the X-Men timeline's completely fucking confused. Like it's
It's
everywhere.
horrible.
So at this point, I don't care how they get the X-Men in this universe because the timeline's already messed up. Because literally, Old Man
Right.
Logan is a distant future, but that gets
Yeah.
retconned. Supposedly, that's supposed to be the main end line of X-Men, but then again, you have Days of Future Past that rewrite everything, and then you have
Yeah, and then
it's just too much.
you had Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix that were sequels to the new
The
reboot.
new reboot, and then you have Deadpool 2 that showed the younger cast of
Oh yeah, I forgot about that cameo.
of that cameo. So
Yeah.
because Deadpool's supposed to take in modern times while the older X-Men take back in the 90s, I believe, the late 90s, 80s.
Yeah,
Like
like this like
the
our
it's
timeline.
it's everywhere. So at this point, I don't care how
Yeah.
we get. I don't care how we get everyone in this. I just want to see them. But going back to
Right.
the main images, um, they I would love to see this. I don't know how they'll do it because they're fighting Nightmare, if I'm correct, right? The main villain supposedly will be Nightmare, the not
Well, I
Mephisto,
heard
because
two. Well, I've heard of Shumagorath being a villain,
uh-huh,
and then also Nightmare,
yeah.
and then I did hear about Mephisto was brought up once again.
Well, yes, Mephisto has been pointed at so many times. At this point, like Rocksteady said, if you know who they are, they're amazing. Another YouTube channel that does Marvel news. Um, I'm on the Mephisto train at this moment. I'm waiting for it. I saw the Devil in No Way Home's first trailer, so I think Mephisto's canon event. He's gonna come out eventually. He was in Loki. Trust me, guys.
Yeah,
He's gonna come eventually.
he'll come. He'll come when they need him for the story.
Yeah, but to this, I believe it's just gonna be them multiverse hopping, and they're gonna run into Professor X. The Ultron wise, the Ultron bots, I don't know how that's gonna play in because people are saying Ultron's
I
still alive because he's a hive mind. He can never truly die,
right.
which was
Well,
seen in What If as well.
I thought these were the Ultron bots from What If. I might be wrong.
Well, they are green, so these might. So since everyone's seen What If, I'm hoping you saw What If. Episode part two will be coming out shortly. What
Yeah.
of our What If recap. Uh, Zemo actually takes control of a Ultron bot and makes it all green. So I don't know.
Yeah. And they do look green.
let me zoom up the image for you guys. Oop. Let me There we go. So in this image alone right here, they look very, very green, which, now that we know that Zemo's color is green and when he takes over anything, it is green. But as you can see, there's also someone on the left of Xavier, so I'm thinking that might be a placeholder for X-Men or just one of
Right.
Xavier's students, and the Ultron bots might be a placeholder as well.
Right.
But but
Also,
it looks too
we got
detailed to be a placeholder.
yeah. Also, we got this concept art when that What If episode came out too.
True. This
It was
this
like the
was
same
released around the
week.
same time during the week when the What If Ultron 1 came out.
Yeah.
So, but it's very interesting that Doctor Strange doesn't have his cape at this moment. He doesn't have his amulet either. He doesn't have the
No, he's missing
Agamotto.
all that.
So I'm am thinking this is just them multiverse hopping, and he does separate from Wanda, and runs into the
Yeah.
X-Men, and the X-Men don't know who he is, so they fight with him. But I think
Right.
Xavier is gonna mind control the Ultron bots somewhere somehow, something like that. That's how I'm thinking.
Right.
Anything else about these X-Men pictures?
Uh, no, nothing much.
All right, hit us with our next topic.
All right. Andrew Garfield is lying.
All right, so before we bring up this image, Kevin Feige, if you ever see this video, man, we love you, man. We love everything about Spider-Man. If you can clearly tell, we're very very big Spider-Man fans. This image we're about to pull up,
Yeah.
we don't know if it's if it's good for us to bring up because Sony is very big on leaks and everything, but I believe people
Right.
have brought up it. So full disclaimer, uh, if this will get cut out if the video does go down, so we can this full episode still can be up. We might have to cut this out.
Right.
So just fair warning to
Yeah.
anyone if it seems choppy when editing this when it posts up to YouTube. So here's the
Right.
image of Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man supposedly taken on the set of No Way Home. So let me bring that.
Right.
So let me just bring that up a little bit closer. So supposedly this was a whole CGI scene, but then it was videotaped and everything. And at the same time, when this picture was released and everything, um, what is it? He was seen in, I believe it was New York at the time when Andrew was there. Not Andrew. Toby and Tom were also there filming for No
Yes.
Way Home. So, I believe we're not gonna show the video just to be on the safe side. We're only gonna show this image. The
Right.
video itself has, it's no audio, but it is Andrew talking, and people were saying this is from the Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2, but this is his
They're
Spider-Man
not.
2 suit. But if you look closely, it's a modified. Like, it's slowly updated a version of his Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. Because I think the webbing
Right.
pattern is a little bit slightly better designed than his actual what we saw in the movie. Because to me, it looks more skin tight than when he wore it when in Amazing Spider-Man 2, where it's like more loose and like more, how do you say, fabricated? You think you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe, but that's just maybe CGI work at the same time. So that might just be it. But he's just mouthing it, and people have said, "Oh, you used wet fluid," or I believe he says, this is one of the theories of what he's saying is, it comes out of your wrist like organically because if you know, um, Toby's Spider-Man, they're from the Raimi series, has organic webbing. He's the very first Spider-Man to have just webbing coming out of him, out of his hands, while
Yeah.
everyone else has always had,
A
you
web
know,
shooter.
web shooters, which is pretty cool. So maybe people he's saying that line or saying the famous quote, "There is no way back home. There is no way home." So, what are
Yeah.
your thoughts about this?
I think the photo is real.
I want to say it's true because
And
like this hasn't been brought up anywhere, and then at the same time, this image was being leaked with all the Mary Jane pictures of his Mary Jane as well.
yeah, which I'll bring it up. I'll elaborate on why I think it's real. It's because there's some VFX artists, the VFX artist YouTube channel that actually
That
talked
looked
about
into
this.
this. Yes, I know what you're talking about. They
Yeah,
looked
they
into
actually
this.
looked into
That's gonna be in a
this.
link. That's gonna be in the link in the description below if you guys want to check out that video.
Yeah. And they said that like if this was a deep fake, this had to be the best deep fake they ever saw, which they make deep fakes.
True.
So
They made
this
the
would have to
Jar
be the
Jar
best
one. They
one.
made a
The Mandalorian
the
one, Luke
Mandalorian one.
Skywalker.
Uh huh.
So I was like, this would have to be the best one they had ever saw for being a deep fake, which I think it's real. There's no way this can't be a deep fake.
I think
Not
it's
that it
real.
couldn't.
But
Not
then
that it couldn't
again,
be a deep
he
fake, but
is, Kevin
it
Feige
has to
does
be a
have a gun
really
to his
good
head.
one.
He has a gun to his head at this point. We can't make sure Andrew, if you ever watch this, blink twice, man. If you need help. But
Yeah, and
I honestly want to say it's real, but
right.
it's just so coincidental that that Andrew's being called out more than Toby, right?
Right. Well, because Andrew's being actually asked to do like news shows
Yeah.
and
And
being on stuff,
like
and
to
they
me
had to
that's
ask
funny
him.
because he hasn't been on like he hasn't been in the spotlight since when he was Spider-Man. And now that there's
Yeah.
rumors going around, now they're pulling him in, like come on. Everyone, like, it's so obvious. And the way he lies on the shows, like, it's bad. I like how he has to be forced to lying while we have Toby over here just telling random people in the streets that he's Spider-Man and he's going to
That is
places.
true, but I think it's because Toby hasn't been asked since Toby's kind of been out of Hollywood since 2012. He hasn't been in anything recently.
Yeah. But I wouldn't be disappointed if like I will be like slowly, sadly disappointed. I was like between those two words. Sadly disappointed if we don't get to see all three Spider-Man. But at the same
Right.
time, getting the villains is great enough for me to be honest with you, because like
Yeah,
literally,
that's pretty
I
cool.
think that's good enough. So please, if this movie when this movie does come out, do not hate on it just because we don't get all three Spider-Man.
Right.
But be appreciated that we at least got our original villains back. Doc Ock, Green Goblin, everyone. So let's take these
Yeah.
with grains of salt, okay, everyone. But now
Right.
back to the main image. I do honestly believe it was fake because I believe this image was also tied with another image, where it's Andrew and Toby Spider-Man just chilling on the same railing system. I believe,
Yeah.
I
It's just from
believe
a different
a different angle.
perspective.
So, what do you guys think about it? Well, what do you guys in the comment section believe? Do you think this is real? What are your ideas for the new way No Way Home? And any theories you think about anything we talked about? What's your insight about this? Remember, leave everything in the comments, and we'll read them and we'll discuss about them if it's really good theory or
Right.
a good comment. So, anything else about this
Yeah.
picture? Not really. He looks fantastic. To be honest with you, he looks fucking great in that. He looks great.
He looks the same.
He looks
He hasn't
amazing. He
aged.
looks amazing. Shush, man. I love the amazing.
Uh,
I loved Andrew Spider-Man, dude. I
he
loved
was
his.
good.
I loved his second suit. His first suit I never liked. It never really hit
I
home
know
with
you
me.
do. You despise that
I
suit.
don't like it. I know it's supposed to be a homemade suit, but
I like it.
it's so. I don't know why. I just don't like it. It's so okay. I don't want to get into this. Because I
Okay.
just want to keep this news updated. I like the suit, but I don't
Right.
like the suit. Okay, that's what I'm putting it. You can ask in the
Okay.
comments. I'll go a full rant on why Spider-Man 3 is good and why Andrew Garfield's first suit is shit. All right, all
Uh.
right. Next topic. Oh, unless you want to add anything on.
No, I don't have anything else to add on.
All right.
Oh, next one. The Spider-Man villains redesigns.
This is what I'm excited to talk about. All right, everyone. This is the cream of the crop. This is what got your boy zombies excited as hell when I saw this shit at Twitter. This right here got me excited. So, what you're seeing right now in front of you is supposedly the new redesign for Green Goblin. And I have to say,
Yeah.
that looks fantastic.
They
Oh,
finally destroy his dumb mask.
I don't think his mask is that bad, to be honest with you.
Compared to the original, I think it is bad.
Okay, but you gotta remember it was like 2001. Okay, like
2002.
2002.
Apparently, the mask was too scary.
The original not CGI, the more human like one, where his eyes were
Goblin-like mask.
the goblin like mask. So, uh what I want to talk about the suit is I love the detail they're putting into this. So whenever the concept for No Way Home is that these villains are being pulled right at the moment of death. So,
Yeah, so this
but
is before Goblin gets stabbed.
so what I'm believing, the reason this armor looks like this, like the helmet, obviously, because at the end of Spider-Man One,
Yeah,
he
it's
takes off his
gone.
helmet and he's telling Peter, "I'm your, I saw you as a kid," and he's like, "Godspeed, Spider-Man." New. He's
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
you're like a son to me.
you're like a son to me." If, and then he gets impaled, and he's like, "Don't tell Harry," and flops on his glider. But
Yeah,
that explains the mask. But the armor-wise, I don't think it will be that badly damaged. So what I'm thinking
right.
is the reason it's like this battle damage is he's gonna either fight the villains or Spider-Man's armor is really gonna do a number on his armor. Since his armor is more old, I want to believe, and that's
Right.
why he's using like these Technic pieces, golden pieces, and purple pieces to keep it together. And I
Yeah.
love that idea that Goblin has to now adapt to this new reality. And I love that. Like the golden pieces make it look nice. I love the satchel. We're getting comic accuracy once again. We're getting Goblin satchel.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna be able to carry more pumpkin bombs, more everything on him. Uh,
Yeah,
sadly,
and
sadly we're not gonna get the helmet, I think, but we're getting goggles, which is okay. But
yeah.
supposedly we are gonna get the helmet or a variation of the helmet in this using. They're gonna be using some way to get the helmet back in which I don't mind
Right.
whatsoever about the helmet. Just make it look cool as like hell, dude.
Yeah.
But just
Also,
him
I
wearing
think
the
we are to get
goggles looks good.
some.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
I
go.
think we are going to get some dashes of purple in the suits.
Yeah, supposedly he's gonna be wearing a purple scarf as well. Perfect,
Yeah,
purple scarf
to replace the helmets,
with the
but he'll
helmet.
wear like a wear he'll make a wear he will wear a purple scarf like on top of his head. It kind of be like a hoodie.
Yeah. But this is supposedly this is gonna be the most comic accurate Goblin we ever got, combined with Raimi's Goblin. I'm down for as hell.
Yeah.
I love the satchel. Like everything about this just makes me love it. Seeing your
Right.
childhood like becoming updated as hell is such a good feeling, and I love it. I love the goggle idea because to me I feel like that's such a Goblin thing. If he can't wear a helmet, he's just gonna wear
Yeah.
goggles just to glide through to still kill Spider-Man. He won't let that
Right.
stop him. We are gonna get his
Yeah.
glider back. I don't think his glider's getting any updates. I think it's just mainly his suit that's getting a full redesign.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other villain? I don't think any other villain's getting a redesign, but Doctor Octavius does have a
Well,
slight
I
redesign. I was gonna say that.
there is one I've heard about the two redesigns being Electro and Wizards.
So yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. No, go.
Electro will be yellow, and he'll be wearing, I guess, somewhat comic accurate of what he's wearing in the comics,
So
minus the
what I
like
heard
electric
about
mask.
that, what I heard about that is that he's gonna be wearing like worker clothes, like electric worker clothes that we saw, like kind of like that.
Yeah,
And then like he's gonna have, of course, he's gonna have his yellow, color, which I don't mind, you
yeah,
know. So supposedly that's how we're getting him. And
yeah.
Lizard,
And
Lizard.
Wizard,
I didn't hear anything about his redesign. I don't think he was getting a
uh,
redesign.
well, here's what I heard. He's gonna wear his lab coat and his purple pants in this film,
That I wouldn't mind seeing that since we saw Lizard
which
naked.
he did. He did wear a lab coat in Amazing, but it doesn't. It gets shot up by the police like
Yeah,
really quickly.
yeah. He wears it for like a split second when when he's working as full Lizard and not Doctor Connors. I know that.
Yeah,
And then he gets shot up and it rips off, so he just throws it off. But
right.
I would love to see that. Um, oh, which is way further. Doctor Octavius or Doctor Octopus, whatever you want to call him, is getting
Doc
a
Ock.
slight redesign. I know that for a fact. It's not in his body, but in his arms. So, in the new images
That's
that
right.
were leaked in the new magazine issue, I don't know what it's called, New World, something like
Oh,
that.
Empire magazine.
Empire magazine. We get to see Doc Ock in full, full non CGI that much. Just Doc
Full
Ock himself.
4K.
You know, and he now has these red lines going across his arms now, which he never had in the original Raimi series. Which debate it's starting to debate people because he never had those. So people are now saying these are variants, but I highly doubt these are variants. Just
Yeah, I
I'm
don't think they're
thinking I'm
variants.
thinking everyone's getting a slight upgrade. Doc Ock's gonna get slight upgrade
Yeah.
on his arms, because and then what was it? New Kingdom? That's what it was called for the magazine.
Empire?
New
Empire?
Empire,
Oh,
sorry. For New Empire,
yeah,
we
Empire.
see Tom Holland Spider-Man get chained up in these arms. So what I'm thinking is gonna happen is Tom's gonna wreck these people hard, right? One by one. They're not all gonna work together,
Maybe.
and that's why the damage is gonna happen to Green Goblin, and Otto's arms are gonna be like slowly, weak over time. So eventually he's gonna
Right.
have them upgrade his arms to have the new red stripes. These are my theories. These aren't, fact or anything.
Yeah.
But if I'm right 100%, God, I'm never gonna start tweeting about that. I'm never gonna stop
Yeah.
because, and also we can finally end the discussion. Who is the strongest Spider-Man? Because Toby Spider-Man couldn't break from the arms. But if Tom Holland Spider-Man breaks from the arms, I'm gonna say BS because he got an Iron Spider suit made with nanotechnology. I'm gonna say nah.
And he also has tentacles himself.
Let's not talk about that. That ain't fair, Chief. That ain't fair.
No, no, he has them. We saw them in Infinity War
Yeah, no, but
and
that ain't
also
fair. That discussion of who the strongest Spider-Man is not fair because like
okay, fine.
he has an iron suit. He literally has an Iron Man suit when everyone else just has fabric on him.
Yeah,
But
it's spandex.
yeah, spandex. But I do want to say, it does the new redesign. This for Goblin does look nice. I really want to see more. I can't wait till the second trailer drops. Supposedly, gonna drop. Anything else for about costume design wise? Um,
And I did hear about Toby's suit is gonna look more vibrant in the movie.
ah, So supposedly, I think people are saying that they're gonna bring out the more like blue. Like if you look at our Spider-Mans that are on screen right now, mostly they're gonna try to bring out that kind of blue in some of the other Spider-Man costumes. Which
Yeah,
you
because
know,
he's a really like dark. He's a really dark blue in the movies.
yeah,
Like I would almost classify it like a black almost.
yeah. But since we already have Tom being a black like black suited Spider-Man, technically, I would like to see a more light blue, more comic accurate light blue. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Because we already have two Spider-Man almost with navy blue colors, and but Toby's is more
Right.
dark wise. Like
Yeah.
even the toys back then in 2001 and 2002, Toby's figures were dark, literally almost black painted. I remember that
Yeah.
clearly with the toys. They were clearly just black painted. So
Right.
maybe they're gonna brighten up his costume, which I don't mind as long as we get the Sam Raimi suit. You can change the color on it. All right, just make it
Right.
more light. Um,
Yeah.
Anything else? I don't think we got anything else to talk about with this.
Oh. Yeah. No.
All right, next topic.
I guess the Spider-Man poster.
All right, so recently, about just yesterday, uh,
Yesterday,
Sony
last night.
yesterday last night, Sony released the first ever poster for drumroll please. No Way Home. We finally got our first
You
official
said it right.
poster. Yeah, no, yeah. No, I've been practicing. I've been practicing in the mirror about how to say the different posters. But here it is, folks, our first official look at No Way Home poster. And oh my god, it's beautiful. It's honestly beautiful.
Yeah, I like it. It's okay.
It's
Like it's
really
really
nice.
good.
It's simple, but it sums up the movie.
Yeah.
So if we look into it, the way just a brief rundown of it, we get to see Doc Ock's arms. But like I said, look, it doesn't have his red line, so I'm thinking he will get his arms damaged, or they're not gonna
Right.
they are gonna get an upgrade. I believe everyone, and if we can, I can't zoom in sadly, but if you look at Green Goblin in the very far background, supposedly that's just his like full body armored without any of the things we showed you a couple minutes ago.
Right.
So I'm thinking that
Yeah.
that's either a placeholder or he will be coming in with everything, but just getting damaged. That is it. That's what I'm thinking. Slight hints to
Right.
Electro, his yellow, the dust storm behind him being Sandman, uh,
Yeah.
and supposedly on the very far left corner. Let me get the other image ready for you guys. In the very left corner, you can make out a character, and I saw this on Twitter, and someone drew the character and lining it up. So here it is, guys.
I,
Let me show you what the character might be. It might be Venom. This
it's
might
not
be our
gonna be
first.
him.
This might be our first look of Lizard. Yes, guys. I think this might be Lizard. Look at that. Rent. Rent is the key. He is the sixth villain. This is the leaked image right here. This is what it is, folks.
It's not.
It
It's
is.
not.
He's gonna be the final villain. He will wipe the floor with every Spider-Man and take their money, take their rent. This is what it is. This is what it is, folks.
No.
Trust me. Trust me. He is the final villain. Look at it. Beautiful. But back to the actual poster. It looks nice. A lot of people said it was fake, and I honestly, I you know what? I honestly believed it was fake
It's
too, because it looks
but it's not.
like the Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man looks a lot like. It's literally just the screenshot of Tom Holland Spider-Man in the first trailer getting up on the car, but put in a different
Well,
position. What?
I'll talk about the poster in a second. The poster, the one we got might be a variant of the one we saw on Saturday. With it looked like it was a bus stop
Oh,
that had
the
the
bus on
poster.
Australia, the one bus
Yeah, the bus in
poster in Australia.
Australia.
Yeah, but people were saying that was
Yes.
fake because Australia's movie theaters are closed, and I don't
Right.
think they're gonna have that. But I know what you're talking about because the arms are in the same position and everything. But I think they were
They
like
look
in the
very
sky.
similar.
So MCU update actually just tweeted this right now actually. Um,
Uh,
so we're officially getting the Spider-Man No Way Home 2 trailer without Tobey and Andrew's appearance as Marvel wanted, but there will be teased for them by Sony. So speaking of that, speaking about No Way Home, I'm gonna keep this image up. Supposedly there was a lot talking about the No Way Home second trailer, and
right.
I would actually like to read it because I do have what it might describe. Remember, folks, this is it just being described. This isn't fully
Yeah,
set in stone.
we're not to go back to this week if the trailer comes out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to immediately right after we're done recording, trailer drops, dude.
Oh man, that would have been insane.
First reactions. Let me pull it up. Give me a sec. Talk about the poster for a sec, or give your opinions on it while I look up this.
Uh, the poster it's okay. I think it was a good enough poster. Not enough. It's very simple. Didn't have to spoil anything, which it doesn't really because we already know those villains are in the movie. And overall, pretty cool.
Where did I literally saved it for this podcast. Where is it? Spider-Man Lotus. Have you heard about that?
I have.
Where is it? Oh no, where is it? Is
I
it?
have it too.
I cannot find it for the life of me.
I have it.
All right, bring it up so we can discuss about it.
Yeah.
Cause
Should I read from it or do I just bring up the
just read about it. Just read it.
Okay. Version I saw was 3.17 minutes long. It was finished, so I believe it will come out soon, but I don't know when. Strange explains the spell a bit better, but
Uh huh.
Peter says that his identity being revealed is affecting everyone around him, and he has no other choice. Someone throws green paint at Spider-Man. We're gonna get into that in a second. There's a single shot of Peter at what looks like a courtroom. Doctor Strange says that they shouldn't have messed up with the spell.
Uh huh.
We see a shot of Peter talking to someone at a cafeteria, but doesn't show who the person is. That I don't think that's important. We see the
Supposedly,
wizard
well, that
behind it.
scene. What? To stop you there. Supposedly, that's gonna be another one of the Spider-Mans, or I believe it's gonna be Happy. Supposedly.
Okay. We see the lizard behind the magical barrier. Peter stares at him with a scared look. He has pants, but it's the same design from TASM.
Uh huh.
Sandman is shown as a big sand monster. We see a fight with Electro at night. Peter has the black and gold suit. Electro has a yellow and green gas station suit with yellow electricity shining on part of his skin.
Uh huh.
We see Willem Dafoe Goblin explain to Peter that if Strange sends him back to the world and they would die, he has to help them. We only seen his face since he was wearing a purple scarf. There's a
Hmm.
few scenes showing Strange chasing Peter. Peter's holding a cube, same from the first trailer. Strange says that Peter doesn't know what he's doing. We see a lot more bridge scene with Doc Ock. We don't see Peter fighting him. We only saves people around as Doc Ock approach and grabs him. MJ and Ned are at the sanctum. Ned says Doctor Strange that he always wanted to see a real wizard. Then Ned asks if he can wear the cape, and Strange makes an annoyed face. That seems accurate.
Yeah. I think how many people have asked to wear that cape already in the MCU? Like, I feel like 3 have already asked that question.
Baby. Trailer ends with someone saying that Peter will need help. Black screen then shows two shadows walking at the sanctum. We only see the shadows on the ground, then the shot Peter with a confused face. The
See,
music that plays is a mix of Toby and Andrew's soundtrack.
that I honestly can believe. That I can believe because
Yeah,
what is it? Marvel has a way of teasing a lot of things, and mostly it's always sound
right.
bites. It's always sound bites that they always use. Like for example, let's take
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat's season X, Mortal Kombat X. No, sorry, Mortal Kombat 11. When they introduced Terminator and everyone,
oh
they did
yeah,
sound bites. So I'm thinking that's what they might do here too, where they played
right.
they're gonna just combine it and everything. So honestly, I hope that is true, and I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, we'll go back to this week if the trailer comes out. Then we'll go
We'll talk about it.
see if it's accurate.
Don't worry, folks, and we're gonna see our live reaction too. Trust me.
Yeah, we will.
All right, time to get the poster off. So what's the next thing we need to talk about, or whatever you want to talk about? Because this is like Marvel news.
Eternals.
Eternals, the first ever Marvel movie to get a low rating on Rotten Tomato. And let me just look this up so like we can know the exact tomato score right now of the Eternals. You want to give your opinion on it right now while you look it up?
I think the movie's gonna be fine. Like, I don't think it could have been worse as, because we had bad Marvel movies before. We had Iron Man 2, Hulk, the
Hey,
first
Iron
two
Man
Thor
2
movies.
wasn't bad.
I know you like that movie, but
Iron Man 2
but
wasn't
like,
bad. Thor wise, I can't. Everyone who agrees with the MCU, everyone agrees that Thor 1 and 2 were not good at all. All right, I found
and
it.
then Hulk didn't even get a chance. He didn't even never even got a trilogy.
True, which is actually pretty sad because they switch actors between like the first one and the second one. Mark Ruffalo does a
Yeah,
great job, but but Eternals right now sits at a 40 by by reviews,
by
but by
critics.
critics, but 80% by audience score. So
So they
this is the lowest movie I believe in MCU wise to hit.
well, the critic score is pretty low, but
Yeah.
the audience likes it. So I guess that counts for
So
something.
that always counts. What movie did everyone hate but the score was like really good for it for another movie? God, what was it?
I can't think of a Marvel movie right now, but
I was gonna say Miss Marvel, but I hated that. And no, it wasn't because
I
I
did.
hate strong
I know you
empowered.
don't like that movie.
It's not because there were
I know
strong
you don't
empowered
like that
women. It's
movie.
because of the damn goddamn scrolls. They aren't accurate as hell. Ah, that's my only reason with the.
I mean,
I
with
told this would have.
Secret Invasion might
No, I hope Secret Invasion
Secret
retcons it.
Invasions might rectify that.
If they do, I'm okay with that. Like if they like one of the scrolls from Secret Invasion is like, oh yeah, no, secretly we're like manipulating Captain Marvel to think we're good. I'm gonna say thank you. It was all one big jinx. I can redeem myself. No, but like that movie has caused
Yeah,
me so many problems when I talk about it because many people think I'm scared of strong empowerment characters. No, 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 no. Sorry, Miss Marvel in the comics, cool. Movie wise, not used to her full potential and a throwaway character. Literally don't care about her. I only saw the movie to see the scrolls, and then they messed up on the scrolls too. They made them comedy friendly, not world ending. So tier to that. But to the Eternals, uh, this is a sensitive subject, so please take this with a grain of salt. These are our opinions based on. I haven't seen the movie, but I know I do. I will like this movie. It's a pretty good movie. My sister went to go see it. She said it was really good.
I'm seeing it this week.
I want to go see it, but I haven't had a chance this whole week to go see it. So, it has been received negatively a lot due to its LGBTQ, you know, agenda,
Character.
characters and everything. There is a kiss scene between two men, I believe. What else is there? I think it's just mainly that. And a lot of people aren't supporting this
Yeah,
movie because it has to do with, LGBT. And here on the web, we fully do support that. And the MCU can do whatever they want with these characters because
yeah.
sometimes
This is
because
the first time.
yeah, this is our first time. We do get our first sign language character as well. But like this is a big opening for for the MCU, and I'm very proud that we're taking this big step forward because this is a lot of good
Right.
representation, right? But if you're just hating on it
Yes.
because you do not like the LGBTQ, please leave. Trust me. Then
Yeah.
you're not gonna
No.
like the comics anymore. Because what was it? Iceman was a hidden closeted gay.
He
He
was.
was until recently. I think back in
Yeah.
2019.
Fairy was the same way.
Yes. DC wise, what is it? Tim Drake, I believe is also by recently too in the DC. We don't talk about DC that much, but while we're here on this agenda,
No.
DC
And also Superman with the recent
yeah,
Superman.
with recently Superman,
John. No.
John Kent, I believe his name is John Clark or
Yeah, John Cat.
John Kent is a bi character, which is great. You know, I see no
Yeah,
problem with
it
it.
was pretty good. Yeah, I have no problem with this
It's
either.
a great representation here. But if you do not agree with this and just hate it because it has to do with LGBT, please leave. We strongly do support them here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But overall, and I can understand, like, let's say for me, the only reason I think people might also hate the movie is because it is a very big door we are opening right now. Because it's not like just a multiverse thing now. This is a galactic, big universe thing we're opening now. We're getting this
Yeah.
cosmic god like that. That I can see people complain about if they can't get into it, because now we're talking about these you know, what else? What are we talking about? What are their names again? God, uh, the big guys, the
Uh.
big guys. God,
Oh, the Celestials.
the celestial. We're talking about celestial now. We're talking about the Eternals that branch out way more now. Um,
Yeah.
you know,
Which we have seen the Celestials before, but we haven't. We
seeing
never
them
saw them
fully, seeing
till
them.
to this extent.
Yes.
We only ever saw them in a flashback.
Yeah. But like this is a big door, and I can understand people getting lost with it, because this is a very big can of worms that we are opening. So that I completely understand that
Right.
this isn't a to me, I don't think this is a movie that you can just go in thinking like it's another MCU movie. You need to have a little bit of background knowledge, because they are hinting
Right.
to the Living Tribunal. It's hinting to a lot more bigger things, right? So I understand that,
Yeah.
but um, yeah, but no, it has caused a lot of people at the very beginning when Eternals came out. A lot of people were crapping on it and putting it down because it had a lot of LGBTQ and representative things, even though half these people
Right.
haven't seen the movie, which is to me
Yeah.
to me that is very unfair and unjustified. Like literally, this is bad.
Right.
But to me, I'm going to go see Eternals. Am I gonna like it? I don't know, but I can guarantee you right now I will not hate it due to it having, representation. That I can be clear as forward.
Yeah.
Bad
Same
character
here.
wise, if it has bad characters, nah, I'm gonna shit on it. I'm gonna shit on it fully if it has bad character writing or any like bad CGI. Trust me, I do that. Even as much as I love Spider-Man 3, uh, it hurts my soul sometimes.
You're, I mean, that entire last act is a full CGI mess.
Let's not talk about it. It's such a great movie. Shut up. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a masterpiece. It belongs in a museum. It should be worshipped for generations. But um, I don't know. I seen the end credit scene already because I'm a Marvel fan. I need to know what the end credit scene is already. So I don't know if you want to talk about it or you want to leave that towards another episode. It's up to you.
I think we'll do it for another episode.
All right. Yeah. While we're here talking about this is more common news this week now that we're talking about Morbius. Morbius has stored up. I don't have an image for Morbius, so I'm just gonna bring us to anything. Wait, before we go into the next section. Anything else about Internals you want, or anything else you want to state for this movie?
No, I think it'll be a good movie. This is not gonna be the worst Marvel movies because we already had those.
Now we have Thor. Trust me. we got
Yeah, we
we
had the
got
first
Thor. We
two
got
and
the first
Hulk.
two. I don't think those will ever be redemption. You know.
Yeah, and Hulk.
Hulk was
It
okay.
might get redeemed. It might get redeemed in the future.
Maybe. All right. Now, what is our
Maybe.
next topic of today? Oh yeah, movies. That's right.
More. Yeah, Morbius.
The trailer dropped about it. I liked it. It's still confusing as hell because we're getting MCU villains, references to yes, Andrew Garfield's Oscorp is now introduced into it. We get
Yeah.
we get a line from Morbius himself saying, "I am Venom," but he's like jokingly says, no, I'm Professor Morbius at your service." So we're getting a lot
Yeah.
of ties to the MCU, but Andrew's universe. So it's a complete mess. I recommend you see the trailer. I will leave a link in the description below so you can see the trailer as well.
Here's my. I have a theory.
All right, hit me with it.
My theory is that this movie is going to be the after effects of No Way Home. So I think it's just going to be this mesh of universes combined into one now, where we had Oscorp, we have Andrew's Oscorp, and then you have Sam Raimi's Daily Bugle, and then you have Tom Hardy's Venom. And which, by the way, Tom Hardy's is in this movie, by the way.
Yes, yes, because he is referenced as Venom, meaning that he is well known.
Yeah, and the director did confirm that he is going to be in scenes with Morbius.
That is true. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be this mesh of three universes combined into one. Oh, and we also have references, and Michael Keaton's also in this movie.
Oh yes, I can. Yeah, Michael Keaton, who played Vulture in No Way. Sorry, Homecoming.
Homecoming.
I swear these fucking Spider-Man titles, dude.
He did it again.
Shut up. Continue.
But yeah, he's in this movie, and they have a scene together, and it looks like they keep in contact after this movie, which I thought that was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be a post-credit scene, but look like I'm wrong.
Speaking of post-credit scenes, we completely forgot to talk about the Eternals. Oh no, we're just gonna skip that. I was
No,
gonna
they were
talk about
saving that.
yeah. I was gonna talk about the one cutscene that's getting everyone excited. I'm just gonna say,
No, you know.
vampire. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you know. If you know, you know.
You know, you know, you know, you know, you know. All right, but
Yeah.
Morbius, yeah, it's causing a lot of conflict. Like you say, I think maybe like a battle world type. You know what I mean? Because if you don't
Oh,
know,
that's right.
in the comics, battle world was technically just every universe combined into one. So in battle world in
Yeah.
the comics, Doctor Doom becomes literally a god and combines every universe into one. So at this point, he has a zombie place to send people to, like the bad people. He has the West World, Old Man Logan's world. He makes a whole, like, I think it's like cops, like a security force made out of Thors, which is a really cool idea.
Yes.
That, like, God, that's
And
amazing.
Sheriff Strange.
Chef Strange, it's a bunch of that. It's just a bunch of universes and multiverses slapped into one, all held by the all held by one character, which is
Yeah.
Molecule Man. I believe that's his name.
Yes, Molecule Man.
Molecule Man. And the only reason the world the world was saved was because of a damn cheeseburger. That's it.
Uh, go read Secret Wars. It
Yeah,
was pretty. It's a fun read.
Secret Wars Battle World. I think it's the full title of it.
Yeah. Well, I just call it Secret Wars 2015 because that's when it came out.
Yeah. But we do recommend reading it. It is a nice pickup to read. Um, you know, it's a nice story, and you get to see the other worlds. I think there was even side things to go with it, like Old Man Peter Quill. That was a good pickup to read. I read that one. It was really
Yeah.
good. It explores a lot more with Old Man Logan too, because at this point, I think Wolverine had died during this. The main 616
Yes,
Wolverine died,
the main one.
so Old Man
Yeah,
Logan took his place, I believe, if I'm correct. But we did get
that is
original
correct.
Logan back, I believe so. We got him back later down
Yeah.
the line. So I do recommend that. That's how we get Miles Morales and Spider-Man back together around as that well, because I think that universe got destroyed during those times as well, I believe.
It did. It got fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, I need to reread those issues. I have them right here actually, so I'll probably just read them during them right now. But what else? Anything? What else? What else? Yeah, no, but that's my theory for Mobius. It's gonna be like universe on top of universe combined, like you said, and maybe it's gonna
Yeah.
lead to like the big Secret Wars thing where like everything's combined in the Living Tribunal, Thanos, and everyone's gonna be questioned, like a version of Thanos, and maybe you never know.
Right.
With
Yeah.
the MCU wise, you never know. What else? Anything else we need to talk about?
I guess the trailer itself looks okay. Like I think the movie's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be good. It sums up a lot. It does sum up a lot about things about Morbius as a character because Morbius does play a big part in other characters' stories. He is a
Right.
he is not well, he's not a main Spider-Man villain. He is a Spider-Man villain, but he's
No.
not really considered a villain. He's just got caught in
Yeah.
the wrong place in the wrong time with Spider-Man because he was
Right.
just trying to find a cure. But he does have an impact with Blade. Um,
Oh yeah, that's right. Which this might how we get vampires in the MCU.
Uh-huh. Because if you do know, since Morbius is not a full genetic vampire and he is a lab vampire, he has the strengths and the not a lot of the strengths, but not all the weaknesses to a vampire. So in this movie, as you can see, he's wearing a hood in broad daylight. He is light sensitive, but it doesn't fully just straight up kill him like it does in with other vampires. And in the comics,
Yeah.
the Blade gets bitten by Morbius, giving him the strengths of being a vampire as well. Even though he was born half vampire, it gives him
Yeah. He's a
more.
daywalker.
He's a daywalker, and he gets more. So I'm wondering if that's gonna connect later down with the Blade series, and Morbius and Blade are gonna have a team up, maybe a fight encounter. Who knows? Because
Right.
remember, Morbius' full objective to becoming Morbius and becoming the vampire was to just find a cure for his disease that's uncurable. Literally,
Yeah.
that's it. So I wonder if we're gonna maybe see him with Venom, Spider-Man, Blade. Maybe get a more mythological. Maybe we're gonna start fighting vampires, werewolves. A bunch of that stuff because
Midnight
they have
Suns.
they've been hinted a lot.
Yeah.
So I wonder how we're gonna get those. That would be amazing to see. What else? Is there anything else we need to talk about?
No.
Mm, yeah, I think we're fully
That's all
caught
I
up
got.
on. I think that we're fully caught up on
Oh
Marvel
wait. Oh wait.
news.
Wait.
Oh no.
Wait. Wait. Black Panther.
Yes, Black Panther and everything else. So we're gonna combine these two segments. I know what you're talking about now. Um, a lot of movies got pushed back recently. So
Yeah.
I Doctor Strange, the new movie for Doctor Strange got pushed back, along with Black Panther Forever, um, Ant-Man and the
Or
Quantumania, and Thor: Love and Thunder got pushed back until 2022. I think these still have the
yeah.
same release date. No, they
Just
do,
the
but
month. Well,
they
it's the
swapped
same year, but it's
the
the same month.
same
It's
year, but they
swapped.
switched months. I think now Doctor Strange has the place for Wakanda, and Wakanda like they're just moving the theater to moving the dates to the next movie. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
so they're gonna
cause
be released on the same days, but it's just gonna be the different movie now. So Wakanda is now getting replaced with Love and Thunder, I believe, or Thor
yeah.
or Doctor Strange, I believe. Don't
Well,
don't.
Doctor Strange. It's in May 2022.
So
Uh, Black Panther did get moved up to summer 22, then Thor is late 2022.
yeah, so. Sadly, that's everything. But recently, in news for Black Panther, I really don't know much about this, so I'll let Soul Saber take it from here.
There was a report that his son his son Black Panther's son will be in the movie. Him and Nakia had a child while I guess before they whatever's gonna happen to Panther
Panther
next.
in this movie. So,
Yeah.
so now that you speak of that, I think they can go that route because like the title is Wakanda Forever, so I'm thinking that's how like they're gonna do it. Because if we all, as we all
Right.
know, sadly Chadwick Boseman has sadly passed away. Um, there was so many things planned with him, so it's very hard to now continue this without him and not CGIing him into it. Because I feel like there'll be like a massive
Right.
disrespect. Because as we know, Disney has done CGI effect with people that have sadly passed away with Carrie Fisher and Admiral Thrawn, not Admiral Thrawn,
No.
Admiral. I forgot his name, but he was in the end of Rogue One. Literally, he was in Rogue One along with
Yeah.
Princess
And
Leia.
episode 4.
Yes. So you know, I don't mind they do that, like maybe a brief cameo of him, but not fully CGI to the point where he's like practically in the movie.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
Yeah. Oh, I at
Admiral Tarkin is what you're talking
Tarkin,
about.
there it is. Yes, Tarkin was also fully CGI'd. What I think they might do for this movie is like they did in the Avengers game, where he gives the mantle of Black Panther to Shuri,
Yeah.
so he can stay as king, and that's how we're leaving it off, like MCU
Right.
wise, which is gonna leave T'Challa as king and never talk about it
Yeah.
again. Never touch the topic again.
Probably not.
Which I don't mind. You end on a good
Eh.
note. You know, we won't see T'Challa anymore, but Shuri as a Black Panther is not out of question because we have seen it multiple times in comic wise.
Right.
We have fully seen
Yeah.
Shuri pick up the mantle, and she is a technological genius in the MCU. She is in rival with Iron Man's intelligence. And there was a lot of theories
Right.
that Iron Man stole the nanotech from Shuri, and that Shuri was the one that was gonna develop the way back to time, for the big time
Right.
heist. So it's not out of the question. I would love to see Shuri as the Black Panther and like a big character development for her to fill in the shoes of a Black Panther. And she can be the first woman Black Panther. It is gonna be a lot of big steps for her as a character wise. Whenever this is just all theories, we don't know. That maybe she won't. You never
Yeah.
know. The sun thing might be true. We might be getting a sun version. It's endless possibilities with this because I don't think filming has started for it yet.
It's on break because Letitia Wright got injured, massively injured, so
Uh-huh.
they're waiting her to fully recover.
Uh-huh.
But
So
they are done filming for the rest of the movie, just not her scenes yet.
yeah. So it's a lot. We might not see a trailer towards like maybe the start of 2022. I want to say
Yeah,
along with Doctor Strange,
yeah.
But hey guys, whenever we're just what 4 weeks away, 5 weeks away from Spider-Man. So you could drop that trailer right now, Sony. Right now after this, you can drop the trailer right now if you want. You can go
Uh,
drop it right now, Sony. It's fine. Just don't execute me, Kevin Feige, please, for showing that Andrew Garfield image, please. I
I
wanna
don't.
live. I'm gonna wake up with Sony executives hanging over me. I'm gonna get sued hard. But yeah, no, what else? I think that's mainly it for Marvel news. I think we covered everything as best as we can. Whenever these things are subject to change, um, remember the release dates, information is always subject to change. Um, anything else we need to talk about?
uh, Nothing really new because the other stuff I have no information about, like Secret Invasion and Yellow Jacket's return.
Yeah, those were just rumors. Along with rumors, speaking of that, we are getting Modok in the MCU. Supposedly we're getting Modok.
Yeah,
So with that, I completely forgot the actor's name again. God dang it! And we
Jim
just
Carrey. Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey. Jim Carrey might be playing Modok in the MCU, which I am excited for. I want to see Modok in the MCU. That's gonna be a great thing since they butchered him in Avengers game. God, that game hurts my soul playing it. I can't play it anymore. It hurts my soul. That game literally.
Uh,
Hawkeye as well. Hawkeye's got a trailer. Looks amazing.
Hawkeye's coming out.
Hawkeye's
We're
coming
two
out
weeks away.
2 weeks. I can't wait to watch it. Watch party the first episode maybe
Yeah, the first two episodes.
first two episodes. I can't wait for that. It's mostly gonna take inspiration from Hawkeye solo series written by God, what's it called? God,
I don't.
dude,
I actually don't know who wrote. I actually don't know who wrote that series.
I remember the name from the top of my head, but now it's not coming up. Now I can't even spell Hawk. I can't spell Hawk. Okay, anyways, you can watch that trailer
But
out.
yeah,
It's
it's drawing inspiration from Hawkeye. My life is a weapon.
My life is a weapon. There it is. You know, um, but yeah, I think that's mainly it for MCU wise. MCU wise, DC wise, we usually don't talk about DC wise, but there is a lot of things that have happened with DC that I think we should talk about. Not too much, but
Oh
just
yeah,
just look into it. The Batman is getting closer to being released. Trailer
I'm
dropped for it.
excited.
Trailer has dropped for it. Looks amazing. This is more grittier Batman. Love everything about it. Um, what else? A lot of more DC things. What else is there? Let me look up. Let me look up for DC wise.
There was the Peacemaker show.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker's first trailer's been released as well.
Shazam. Oh no, not Shazam. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Shazam.
Shazam. Oh, The
Trailer for
Rock.
Shazam.
The first looks of Rock being
Black Adam.
Oh, Flash trailer. Jesus, the biggest one. The Flash trailer. Fully confirming the multiverse theory for them.
Yeah,
Uh,
it looks like Marvel's gonna beat them to it though.
yeah. I'm excited for that. Everyone's shitting on Injustice, the animated movie. Completely understand that.
Yeah, it's not a great movie. It was
Uh,
even close to with the source material.
we got more. We got a first look at the Suicide Squad. The full trailer for it, for the Kill the Justice
Oh
League.
yeah, the
We got
game.
a first look at everyone who is Arkham, because remember the Suicide Squad is Arkham Arkham story. It is tied into the Arkham series, Arkham universe.
Yeah.
So we did get our first look at Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and Green Lantern. More Gotham Knights. What else?
Not excited for Gotham Knights at all.
And it looks fun. I think I might pick it up if it's like, you know, if it looks good. What else? I think that's mainly it for
Oh, and
DC.
there's also the Aquaman sequel. I
Oh yeah,
hate the first movie, so
it was okay. I didn't really like it, but it was okay.
I hate it. I hate that movie. Sorry,
Marvel,
Aquaman fans, but I don't like him.
yeah, Marvel wise, just to make sure we didn't skip anything. Eternals.
Oh, I do have two more Marvel stuff
Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. The game came out. It's
that
mixed
that
reviews.
came out.
Many people like it. Some people don't. It's just because
I
Avengers left a bad taste in our mouth. You played it, so what are your honest opinions about it?
I played chapter one. I think my biggest problem so far is it just feel like the chapter one was very long, like almost 2 hours. And it feels like one of the Square Enix like Telltale inspired games, which you can literally inspect everything and comment everything. That takes forever. And then the gameplay, I just wish you could play as the other cast, not just Star-Lord.
Ah, yeah.
Like I do like him teaming up with the Guardians, but I would like maybe like a switch feature, like switch in between them,
Like maybe
or like
like Arkham
in
style. Like your main character
yeah,
is Star Lord, but like once in a while you can play as the other Guardians.
yeah, or like in the Lego games where you can just switch as a person and then you will need them for that
Uh huh.
specific thing for them to do. But yeah, I just wish there was a way to switch to the Guardians, and Star Lord is Also, I'd say it kind of sucks when I have to play on stream mode because I can't have the copyright music.
Oh yeah. I saw that. You can have
God
half the good
damn
music on it.
it. Yeah, no. But I can't believe fucking the Rick Road song is copyrighted.
Oh yeah, dude. It got me. It
I
got
can't
me. I got a
believe that.
copyright strike because of it on stream.
Can't believe that's fucking. I can't believe that song's copyrighted.
Yeah. No,
That's such an old
I
song.
got copyrighted on stream. I played it for a millisecond and it picked it up.
Damn.
Speaking of my streams, I'm gonna stream later today. I
Oh, okay.
so look forward to that. This will probably get released at the minute we're done with
Oh,
this.
and for the Marvel news, we have a fan film called. There's gonna be a fan film for Spider-Man Lotus.
Mhm. A bunch of
So that's
Spider-Man
combining.
projects are coming out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a combined Spider-Man Blue and the kid who collects comic book storylines.
Which I'm really excited for. Um,
Yeah,
but I think that's mainly it for comic wise and Marvel wise news for anything news wise.
and I do have one more, but it's a rumor at the moment, so take this with a grain of salt. So the rumor is after No Way Home, but there's gonna be a Spider-Man 4 and a TASM 3, and they're gonna combine again with a Null with the Null character.
I heard about that. That
Which
they were all
I
gonna get
hope
sequels
this
now.
is real.
And
Cause
finally, the Amazing
I mean
Spider-Man 3 can finally come out and be redeemed.
and Spider-Man 4.
Toby has already has a trilogy. He doesn't need a fourth one. Andrew's the
Yeah,
one
I
that
know,
needs
but
it the most.
Spider-Man but yeah, Andrew definitely. But Spider-Man 4 was gonna happen, but then it got
It was.
canceled on the
It
last
was.
week.
Come on, Andrew. I know you're out there, man, listening. Give me a sign. Give me a sign for Spider-Man 3. A sneak peek at the new costume. I swear to God, if it's like the first one, I'm gonna cry. Please, nothing like
Uh,
the first costume.
should we do our 2 segments?
Uh, we already hit the 112 mark. It's up to you now.
It'll be quick. It'll be the villains versus villains, hero versus hero.
All right, you know how we do this, everyone. At the end of every podcast, we do heroes versus heroes and villains versus villains. So we pick a random number, we put the heroes against each other, and in our minds, we see who would win. And
Yeah, which our villain who won, Proxy Midnight did win. She won with 5 votes, with
I
Caecilius with 1.
honestly, I do believe it. I think I kind of see it.
Yeah, and for a hero, we chose U.S. Agent. He was in the win against Falcon.
We clearly
All
saw
right.
it in the movie, like not in the movie, in the show. He ripped the rings off. He was
Yeah,
going for the killing blow. If it wasn't for Winter, man. If it wasn't for Bucky, we
yeah,
won't have a Captain America at this point.
yeah. So pick a number. So here we'll start with villains versus villains. Pick a number between 1 through 37.
Give me 25. No, 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 not 25. Give me 19, and I'm gonna feel lucky. Give me 10.
Okay, we have Hela versus Winter Soldier.
Shit. Fuck.
well, we know who's winning that one.
I'm sorry, Bucky, man. I love you. You're a good assassin. But hella, dude.
But you're not. You can't win against the goddess of death.
This is MCU versions, right? only MCU
Yeah,
versions.
this is MCU
Nah, I'm
versions.
sorry, Bucky. You ain't got a chance, man. She wiped out half of Asgard in a
Yeah, she
single
killed the
fight.
Warriors 3
She fought all of them, took over, raised the dead, stood her own ground against Thor, Loki, and the Hulk.
and couldn't die. They had to get fucking Surtur the fighter.
Yes. So yeah. But hey, and you guys commented. We're gonna also post this on our Twitter. What do you guys think? Who would win? Winter Soldier, aka Bucky Barnes, or Hela, aka Hela, Death,
Yeah, the goddess of
the
death.
goddess of death who broke Mjolnir. The hammer, Thor's hammer. You know,
Oh yeah.
you know. But I honestly, there's no way.
No, there's no way Bucky's winning.
He can shoot, he can stab, but I don't think he can outrun 1,000 knives. Even in the
Yeah.
MCU, Hela wiped the Valkyries. Now that I think about it,
Oh
she
yeah.
wiped the she.
Yeah. There's only one left.
Yeah. Oh no, never mind. No, no, never mind. Nah, I'm going
Yeah. I
straight to
don't think.
Hela. But
Yeah. So I think we can have a winner. I think we can agree Hella wins.
Hela wins. All right, next one.
All right. Heroes versus hero. Pick a number between 1 through 42.
You know what? Give me 38 and give me 28.
38, 28.
Yeah, 38 and 28. We're gonna stick with the 8.
Okay. Heimdall versus Shuri.
Heimdall versus shit. Wow, look at that. An Asgardian man who can slightly see the future with a magic sword that opens the Bifrost, or a teenager
Yeah.
with good technology,
And she does know how to fight.
and she does know how to fight. I'm gonna give it to Heimdall
This is yeah, I kind of want to give this to Heimdall too.
because the only reason our Heimdall died in the MCU wise was just because he sacrificed himself to open the Bifrost first because he can do it without the sword too. He does hold a lot of
Yeah.
futures, so hmm. I want to. I don't think Siri can. I think she can hold her ground, but at the end game of it all, I think Heimdall's gonna get the better of her.
Yeah, I think Heimdall's gonna win.
But hey, like we said, you guys debate about this. Who do you think would win? Yeah, I'm
I'm
still
gonna give it
thinking.
to Heimdall.
I'm gonna give it to Heimdall too. All right, but yeah, we're gonna post this about Twitter. Discuss it in the comments below. Who do you think would win? Hela versus Winter Soldier. I don't think there's much debating in that, but have your fun with that. Um, and
Yeah.
and for Heroes versus Heroes, Heimdall versus Shuri. I honestly want to give it to Heimdall, but Shuri is very smart, so maybe she can get the better of her. Then again, she is the one that made the nanotech um suit for T'Challa, so maybe she can use
Oh.
some of that technology and the kinetic energy as well. See, now with this, that's a good one. Who do you think would
Okay, that's a
win?
good. These are a good
Who
argument.
would who would win?
Uh.
Who would win for that? I'll let you guys decide on that. I want to say
Yeah.
Heimdall, but Shuri can probably outsmart Heimdall if she thinks about it hard enough.
Right.
But yeah. Oh, remember, leave that in the comments. Follow, like, subscribe on the web. Follow us on Twitter and everything. Um, we tweet about everything new that's happening Marvel wise, DC wise as well. Mostly, just retweeting and giving our honest opinion on things. Um, I
Right.
think our next episode will be either the recap or I believe Soul Saber had an idea for not the Amazing Spider-Man, the animated series. It's going to be its
Yeah.
spot again,
The 28th anniversary of Spider-Man the Animated
and
Series.
I believe the Funko Pops are being released for it as well.
Yes, they are.
So yeah, follow us on that. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Comment section. We love being interactive with you guys. If you have any ideas or any theories, topics, or anything, um, please let us hear it. We will not shy away from any of your theories and topics. Um, please
Yeah.
go watch the new movies that are out right now. Get hype. Be hyped. Please show Eternal some love. It is a very big thing to consume, like MCU wise. But as a movie wise, I think it's gonna be a pretty good movie. Please go support it with open arms. Um,
Yes.
No Way Home is just what? How many weeks away? 4, 5,
Five,
5 weeks away.
five,
Everyone, it's
5
almost
weeks.
here. It's almost here. Everyone, the big movie everyone's waiting for is almost here. But I
Yeah,
think that's it. I'm King of Zombies 20,
I've been Soul Saber 123.
and this has been the web.
Time to web out.
You know what? It's time to web out, everyone. Goodbye. We love you. See you next time.
All right.